This is part 2. I really don't know what to expect next or where to go from here, because I'm hoping that whenever life settles down a little bit, maybe I can start to heal. Maybe I already am and just don't know it, but I don't feel like I'm healing. I feel like if I felt like this, I should just fucking stayed. At least I had my children. At least I had them. And at least I could protect them, and I could watch out for them, and I could keep on track with them. As much as I wasn't allowed into their stuff, and I was pushed aside on a lot of it, and triangulated, at least I was there with them. I could see them every day. I could hug them before they went to bed and ask them how their day was when they got home, and tell them I loved them and all that in the morning. I can't even call them now. And you know, the court system, they don't care. They act like it's just another number. Just another guy to get some cash off of. What they ought to do is just say, hey, come up here, give us the money, and we'll just tell you the answer what we're going to do right now. We don't need to look at nothing. We don't need to hear you. Because it's a cookie cutter system. Around here we have what's called DFS, and it's got to be in their files. I mean, how fucking dumb do you have to be not to look at something and see a pattern? I've just been really struggling today. These damn bugs. Really struggling. I don't know what to do. I'm getting closer and closer on this place to getting it done. It was a mess. It's been really kind of my aunt and my uncle to let me move into here and fix it, and you know, they're paying for all the supplies and everything, and it's people are being kind to me, and people know about this stuff, but the people who know about it aren't the people who make decisions, or even around the people who do. She works at a fucking gas station where the cops frequent all the time, so what do you think they're hearing? I mean, she had it figured out. She knew what she was doing. I think maybe some of that delayed anger is trying to come out. I don't know. I keep looking for one of the videos or the recordings where, and there's going to be several of them, I just got to go through them, where she's just beating me down, man. I'm telling her how she makes me want to die, and I need to go to the hospital, and I can't find them yet, but there's all kinds of crap like that. I don't know what she is. As far as a label, I just know that she made my life hell, and it's still there. And everything says it's going to be a bright sunny day someday. Well, you know, well, on one video they said in a normal relationship it takes half the time in the normal relationship to get over that relationship. So if it's a 2-year relationship, it takes like a year or some shit. I don't know how true that is, but man, 7 years of this, huh? Is that what I had to look forward to? And I know my case isn't the worst. I know it's not nothing compared to some of the stuff that's happened. There's my daughter home. I'm glad she's home. But I don't know. Gosh dang it. I just needed to rant for a minute. But Dude, I'm gonna get that video put on here. You know, you asked me to talk some more about that feminine side of stuff, and I will get to that. Like I said, I recorded it yesterday, but it ended up being like too long for my YouTube account or some crap, so I'm gonna have to edit it down a little bit. And I'm kind of all new at this. If you can't tell, I'm a kind of a country bumpkin. Never really been too big into all this stuff. Never was no need for it for me. I'm a family guy. I'm a family man. I just love being around my family, doing things with my family. And I don't think being in a damn phone or being on shit like this is about being in a family. Oh, sure, we can Instagram each other. I don't even know what the fuck that shit is. I don't want to know. I just signed up for Snapchat the other day just so I could talk to my daughter that's living with my aunt while I'm having to stay somewhere else. Because she doesn't have phone minutes or nothing, so she just gets on Wi-Fi. I mean, I don't know. I see a lot of good in my life. I see it. But right now it's like, you know in that movie in the Pirates of the Caribbean where they're explaining that, you know, they can't taste the apple or they can't drink, you know, it's all just there but no savor, no flavor. That's the way life feels right now. I see it. I know it's a big, juicy red apple, but when I bite into it, there's nothing there. Just something in my mouth to chew on. No flavor, no texture to it. I just know there's something there I'm chewing on. That's kind of the way I feel with life right now. It's flat. And, you know, I went through all this health stuff, you know, trying to be a healthier person. I quit drinking. Basically, I don't do anything except for eat good food and drink water. Now, my splurging is I might have a 7-Up. But other than that, I was trying to be a healthier person. I was trying to set a good example for people. You know, my children, mainly because people need to take care of themselves. And I thought, well, if we start doing this, especially if I lead by example, maybe they'll hop on board. Maybe that's something we can connect through. It didn't work out because somebody was fighting me behind the scenes. But talking like this and just blowing up, it's not really blowing up, but that's something else on them videos or them recordings that I had, man. I heard myself. I was disgusted by myself. I actually started to tear up when I heard how I was talking to this person I'm supposed to love. I don't know who that guy was. I can't say that she made me him because no one can make you do anything. But I tell you this, I don't want to be him. That's why I'm sitting here on this porch in front of this trailer talking to you now. Because one nervous breakdown because of a woman is enough. Or not a bad woman. Well, not even a bad woman, just a bad person. And I said, I don't know what the label, borderline, narcissistic, covert narcissist, but she fits covert narcissist so much. Well, she fits psychopath perfectly. But good luck getting anybody to buy into that shit. I wish they would make people take lie detector tests to just, you know, prove that they're not fucking nuts. Instead of just going there, my word against your word, you know, set us both down. Put us in a room with a lie detector and a psychologist and give us a damn test. Although they may pass those things, who knows? I mean, I don't know how they work. But there's some other recordings that I'm really looking forward to, and if I can find them. Because some of them, we were talking, and it's one of our times when we were actually talking. And, oh, and I did realize, when I was listening to her, though, how much of that stuff that she said, if I switched it around, it was completely different. It was more of, she was telling me what I was doing for her. But whenever she was saying it was, she's doing this and she's doing that, when it's obvious she wasn't. But I wasn't. She's telling me that. I guess they call it mirroring. But there's some more recordings that I really want to find, because I was talking to her and I was just saying, we have all these problems and everything, and I'm just curious about what you think love is. You know what her answer was? It's what I can do for people. And I said, well, can you explain that more? And I'm paraphrasing here because this has been a while back. And she goes, well, whenever you need me to do something, and I do that. Okay. Because to me, that's not love. And honestly, at this point, I'm not sure if I know what love is. Not now. I thought I knew. But there's some more stuff in there like that, man. I've got all kinds of gaslighting. All kinds of it. But good luck getting him. Like I said, I can't get anybody listening to nothing. And I'm sorry to keep saying it, but if I was a woman, it'd be a completely different story. She'd be locked up right now. If I was a woman and she was a man, she would be locked up.